Hey Gemini, part two of your reading. Your time is 000 on the time clock. Had to cut the first part short. I had a client that I was scheduled to meet up with. Nonetheless, it's your time now. The collective message is at part one. I would highly advise that you guys go and listen to it. Gemini, what's coming in for you for the month of October? A lot of growth, a lot of recognition, a lot of fast movements. There's a lot of reconciliation that will be happening for you guys in the month of October. Your hard work is paying off. Your setbacks were not in vain, is what I'm picking up, Gemini. Let me close my front door. Hold on. Sorry about that. My neighbors across the way, they're spraying some stuff, and it just seemed like it was loud, and I was fighting to be heard. Anyhow, Gemini. So what's coming in, as I said before, a lot of fast movements, a lot of reconciliation, a lot of money is coming in for you guys this in the month of October. There is a lot of opportunities for expansion and growth and networking that will be coming in. I'm also hearing for you to be mindful of your temper. Gemini, people will be kind of testy with you in the month of October. It's like they are taking your calm demeanor to mean that they can play with you. And anybody that knows Geminis know you can't play with Geminis. There's a lot of endings in relationships that will be coming up in the month of October. You're being asked to let go with grace and ease. Anything the universe is asking you to let go of, just know that they have something or someone better aligned, better equipped to for you and your overall well-being. So it's not happening to you, it's happening for your highest good. Take the time out to process these endings and then move on accordingly. But there's a lot of growth for you guys and where you're going. Some people, their chapter is over in your life, and I think a lot of you recognize that too. You just don't like to be the bad guy or bad girl, so it's like you're just trying to remain neutral, hoping the trash will take itself out kind of energy. But no, this is also a call for you to stand in your power, and in doing so you are coming into alignment more. So as always, Gemini, do what makes you happy. From you're not hurting yourself or another person. Choose you in all ways. People are choosing themselves, right? And so why can't you give yourself permission to choose yourself, to ensure that your happiness is also a priority, just like you guys had a tendency to put other people before you. That stops now, right? Do what makes you happy. Just because somebody was good to you in the past, and things are not the way they used to be, doesn't mean you have to stay in a situation out of obligation, okay? The universe is also saying, be truthful in everything that you do. You're being tested this month. Be honest, be graceful, and just make sure that, again, you're prioritizing your needs. A lot of you are going ahead with new adventures, be it business-wise or going back to school. Whatever it is that you are starting anew on, Gemini, just know that this will be one for the books. Like anything that you invest in for yourself, you will reap mighty rewards off of it. Like the best thing you can invest in is yourself, because you know that will be a healthy return in investment. You're also being asked to make sure you're taking care of your health, not just, your physical health, but also your mental health. I'm hearing eat better, right? Stop the late night snackings, to whom that may apply to. So let's see what the cards also have to say. If you want a personal private reading, because these are general message, so it won't apply to everybody, you can email me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. It's also in my description in regards to how to contact me. What else is for you guys? Like, share, comment on the video, share it with somebody, subscribe if you haven't already. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for your support on my channel. The time is now also for you guys to take action. I feel as though somebody has been misled in a situation, and you're now the rose colored glasses are off, and you're really going headstrong in regards to doing what is best for you. So let's see what the cards have to say, Gemini, and then we'll take it from there. Perception. This card, this is a theme for majority of the signs I've read for up until you guys. Perception has been a theme. So what do you perceive your life to be? How are you viewing your life? You know, once you change your perception to the way you think life should be for you, life will act accordingly, right? Your perception changes your reality, okay? So we got the release card, we got the impartial card. So Spirit is asking you guys to be fair in regards to matters that you may be involved in, be it work or personal. Don't be like, favoritism should not be involved in whatever it is that you are in, like whatever conflict you may find yourself being asked to be a part of. So you definitely are walking away from things and situations and people that are not what they seem like. The illusion is gone. The facade is like, you're fake. I can't deal. That's the kind of energy. Like, who you once were, I don't see that person anymore. So it's time for me to choose me and walk away. And as you walk away, Spirit is asking that you continue to release what is dead and gone, what is no longer serving you, because the sun is trying to come out and shine bright for you, Gemini, at this time. Just saw that perception card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you're also being asked to have faith, and the universe is also bringing in rewards due to the faith that you have held all this time. You are not a victim of any circumstances that you're currently in. Any obstacles that you are facing is only big because you're making it big. Spirit is saying you can overcome anything. There is nothing that you cannot overcome. I'm also hearing you, some of you need to ask for the solution. Your spiritual side is being heightened during the month of October. You might find that you are diving deeper into spirituality, into the occult, anything to do with mysticism. You know, you guys may be going down a path. Some of you may be tapping in more into your purpose, and that includes, you know, spiritual work, root workers, and so forth, right? So pay attention to your dreams too, is what I'm picking up, and your intuition, as it will be crystal clear. Anything that your intuition speaks to you in the month of December, it is bang on. So trust it. There's a lot of joy coming in. Not December. Did I say December? Okay, so maybe between now and December, there's a lot of joy coming in. A lot of you are going to be busy in the month of December. Please pace yourself. Your creative juices are high at this time too, so tap into your creativity. For some of you, your creativity is a form of an outlet for you, so might as well just tap in that regards, right? So you're definitely leading into, you're in the month of October. Your destiny will be highlighted. There are things that will be coming to you that are destined. You're also meeting a partner for some of you in the month of October. If you haven't met them already, I feel like October will be a deeper commitment for you and somebody special in your life. Okay? Being of service to others is also part of your destiny too. Okay? Spirit is asking you guys to be patient at this time as they work out some more things behind the scenes. So if you are waiting for something and you're like, oh my God, it's taking forever. Yeah, I know. So do they. They're testing your patience, actually. The miracle card is at the bottom of the deck. This speaks about money. There's also a lot of renewal energy that's coming in. You're being asked to just stay in a state of gratitude while these things are birthing and coming into your light. Again, the perception card, as well as you guys are on a journey of enlightenment. There is somebody around you that has been treating you unfairly and they feel guilty about it. And some of you got the energy of like, I don't care. You should feel guilty. I didn't do nothing to you to deserve this energy. Okay, but this person is using substance or drinking their lives away, or drinking through this guilt, or they're using substance in regards to this guilt, and they are feeling depressed over the matter that it's over. And it could be you too. And if it is you, please be mindful of your intake of alcohol in the month of October. There is a lot of growth coming in for you for the month of October. Your self-worth is also being highlighted in the month of October, meaning, do you know what you deserve? And if you do, then why are you settling for less than you deserve? And as I said, some of you guys are meeting your soulmate. If you have not already, your prayers are being answered in the month of October. There are some endings coming in, as I say. They're asking you to grieve them, and you definitely have options coming in. You also are being heavily protected in the month of October. Anything that you have lost, you are now in your recovery season for it. Let's pull off of the Moonology deck here and see what additional messages come out for you guys. I just saw look at the bigger picture card. And it's got, again, that goes back to perception. Also, it could tap into that whole impartiality bit too. Like you need to see, and the card came out. Look at the bigger picture. As I was saying about being impartial, you need to look at all aspects of the matter, right? You're also being asked to work through your fears. You will not fail, okay? So whatever fears that you are hanging on to, that is your fears are limiting you from coming out of your comfort zone and expanding and growing in the month of October. What do you need to release is the next card that flew out, right? That is your fears, limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, ways of being, right? Bottom of the deck, a new romantic cycle approaches. So you definitely have love coming in for the month of October. You're being asked to surrender your worries to the divine. Everything is working out in your favor because luck is on your side. A new start is coming. You got a renewal card in the last deck there. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You're being asked to believe in the impossible. Didn't I say in your channeled message that your commitment is you're going to be tested in the month of October? Well, this is further confirmation. Let's see what additional cards come out for you guys. What other messages do you have for our beautiful Geminis at this time? All right. Step out of your comfort zone. They're asking you to step out of your comfort zone. And communication is key. And this is your card, New Moon in Gemini, right? Also meditate and contemplate. Some of you guys need to sit with yourselves more to get the answers that you need, right? You may be asking the heavens to provide you with a solution, but you have to be still at times to make sure that you hear the voice of the heavens, okay? What else do I have for my beautiful Geminis? I'll pull from the African Goddess deck, and then I will pull your angel numbers and be gone. The first card that came out is self-sabotage. So make sure that you are not self-sabotaging yourself by staying in connections that are done. That's a way of self-sabotaging yourself. Because when certain things are over and you stay in it, you won't receive what you're supposed to receive because the person that you're with isn't supposed to receive the rewards that the universe has for you. The next card came out is scarcity. So some of you guys really need to shake that mindset. You're limitless. Like you have so much potential. There's nothing you can't achieve. Stop worrying about money. Money flows to you easily, frequently, and abundantly. You need to remind yourself of that. Even if you don't know how it's coming in, you got to remain steadfast. I can tell you that there are many times when I'm like, oop, just spent, a little bit too much money there and I have certain bills to pay, but I knew the universe knew that I would use the money, and then I still got the money I needed to pay my bills. So give thanks that you have the money that you have, and within mind knowing that money is going to flow to me in many various ways when I least expect it. Your job is to be a magnet and to listen to your intuition. You guys are not listening to your intuition. And this also goes back to your intuition being heightened in the month of October as well. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Harvest card. Didn't I say a lot of goodness is coming in for you guys? Right? What do we got here? Alchemy. So you're being asked to tap into your alchemy energy. How do you do that? By the current emotion that you have right now. And you think about how to transmute that is, what do you want? What's the end result? And how would you feel? Okay, so you're asking for a manifestation, then how would you feel? So ask for it, feel it, visualize it. That's alchemy, okay? Transmuting that energy. There's a lot of karmic justice coming in for you guys at this time. They said take it. Bottom of the deck, we've got grounding. So make sure you're grounding your energy. This is a lot of motherfucking cards. Anyhow, wounded healer. So some of you definitely have been going through it. There is somebody that's wearing a mask around you that's not being authentic. You're being liberated in the month of October. Again, the surrender card. So again, you're being asked to release control and tap and lean into faith, knowing that the universe always has your back. Your creative juices are high at this time, Gemini, and you're being asked to live out loud, aka come out of your comfort zone. Show the world who you are. Okay, it's level up time. Don't resist these changes. Let's pull out angel numbers for you, and then I will let you guys go, and I bid adieu to you. I hope you guys resonated with the messages so far. Hold on, let me just tuck these away. All right, let's get your angel numbers here. Split the deck, Perseverance 777, Social Skills 333. You guys got a lot of good energy around you. You're going to be socializing a lot in the month of October. A lot of you are social butterflies in your own way anyway. You love socializing, you love people. Okay, 2323, endless cycles for you guys. It talks about charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances, and patterns. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you can make a change and the world around you follows. Bottom of the deck, 1551, you're being asked to hold your vision. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful and courageous and brave spirit. That is the messages I do have for you, Geminis. I hope it resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. Again, if you want a private personal reading, you can email me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. Until the next time, be good to yourselves. Hey Cancer, your reading starts at 1642. I hope you guys are well and you're treating yourself well. So let's see, what does the Spirit have to say to you guys for the month of October? As I was getting ready for this reading, I heard for you guys to make sure that you're keeping your emotions in check in the month of October. Some of you may be going through some trying times in the month of October, and how you handle these circumstances really dictates how long and how intense they become. So with this heads up, I'm being told to say to you, when anything occurs that just kind of sets you off kilter, ask for the solution. Naturally, you're going to be like, oh my God, what the fuck kind of energy. But when that subsides and you say, what am I going to do? Turn upwards and ask the heavens to bring you the solution, and then wait for it. I'm also hearing for you guys to learn to continue to get out of your own way. A lot of you are self-sabotaging yourselves by, thinking negatively. You may have some project that you're trying to get off the ground and it's just not working for you. And it's because of your way of thinking. Like, you're already setting yourself up for failure and you don't even realize that with, oh, it's not going to work, or you're letting people's opinions outweigh what has been put on your spirit for a long time. If you believe it's going to work, then that's all you need. If you know you're going to make it, that's all you need. If people are discouraging you, you need to find new people to support you. If you don't have it, you still need to encourage yourself, okay, Cancer? There is a need for you guys to let go of the need to be right, and more about like keeping the peace is what they're saying. This gossip card flipped out too, so be mindful of that. I'll get back to the cards in a second. But what's the goodness that's coming in for Cancers in the month of, I'm hearing love, a lot of love of self. First and foremost, a lot of people will be showing you love in the month of October. I'm about to say in the month of Cancer. In the month of October, there is, some of you guys are definitely releasing things, and you're continuing to release things that are no longer serving you. I feel like you guys have finally gotten it. Like from my last reading, there was this repeated message for you guys off the last couple of readings I did. And I think between then and now, you guys have decided to be like, okay, you know what? Enough of this shit. I'm just going to move forward. Like, here's what I'm picking up, that you guys are saying, I'm not going to trust people as much as I used to. And I think, no, I know it's not about not trusting people. It's about leaning into your discernment. It's about understanding that, you know, sometimes our intuition is screaming, but we want love so much that we kind of ignore the red flags. Some of you are still kind of funky and depressed at this time, though, and Spirit is saying to move your body, keep it moving, move around, go do something nice for people. That's the energy that I'm picking up for you guys. So let's see what cards flew out. Okay, some of you still are in the shit. Okay, and it shows in these cards. Okay, so the gossip card was the first card that came out for you guys, right? Be mindful of gossip and be mindful that you're not the one gossiping. Your hard work, the universe sees it and will be recognizing you for your hard work, the rewards that will be coming in for your hard work in the month of October. And because you hung on to faith too, there is some things that still need to be worked out. So please be mindful of not losing your cool or becoming impatient, because I just heard that will set you back. You're being tested. Your patience is being tested. I did say some of you guys are still in a funk, depressed and so forth. Please know your worth. Stop settling for less than you deserve because you love love. Because I love him, I love her, but they're not doing right by you. And you sticking around and thinking that this bad treatment is love is not it. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys need to do some inner child healing. You know, I work with my clients on a 6 weeks program, and one of the things that I like to do when I work with my clients is to go back to childhood, because your childhood really shapes how you deal with people, relationships, circumstances, what you're deserving of, what you're worthy of, or the lack thereof. So maybe you need to tap into, you know, doing some inner child healing and so forth. Some of you guys are still confused about this ending, and you're really, you know, in the feels about it all, right? Because we see that the ending took place. What additional messages do you have? But as you're grieving, there's a lot of growth coming out. So I need you guys to keep working on releasing. You definitely are still on that journey of enlightenment. I think a lot of you are going through an awakening at this time, and things are just not making sense. That trickery card came out too for you guys. So it could be past energy that I'm picking up on for some of you. And for others, it could be what you're currently going through right now. There are options coming in for you to choose from. I'm picking up soulmate energy too as well, right? But you are being divinely protected at this time. In the month of October, you guys can find yourself going down a journey deeper into spirituality, the occult world, your intuition, your premonitions are going to be bang on in the month of October. I'm hearing pay attention to your dreams, because we will be sending you messages and how to move forward too as well. Some songs on the radios that you might hear that seem to pop up, and it's like, wow, I haven't heard this song in a long time. Or if you wake up and music is in your head, there's a message to a particular song. Okay? Remain grateful. Just know whoever did you wrong, they definitely feel guilty about it. Their drinking or substance abuse is there. So you guys have nothing to be ashamed of or feel guilty about, but the other party does. Please make sure you're working on securing your insecurities. Again, that discovery, self-discovery, and enlightenment. So you guys are definitely on a journey at this time. Somebody wants to come in. Someone from your past wants to come in, but they're in their head feeling like they're going to be rejected if they come forward and offer you something. You're in your recovery season. Definitely a lot of abundance coming through. Some of you guys are definitely hard work, are putting all of your work, your effort into your work. Your creative juices are high. I feel like you guys have had this message or a run like these. Yeah, there's that acceptance card. You know, Cancers, I know one thing. You guys are my fellow water signs, and you guys, it's hard for you guys to let go at times. You know, like when you are invested in a person, no matter what, you're like 10 toes down, but Spirit is saying it's time you get your head out of the clouds, out of the sands, and accept that this thing is over. It's time for a lot of you too to follow your passions. You're being reminded of it. I can tell repeats. Right? And trust your instincts going forward, instead of saying, I don't want love, and I'm closing off from love. And see, the forgiveness card is at the bottom of the deck. You see that little child? That's that inner child healing that needs to take place for some of you guys, okay? Let's see here. We're going to pull from the What's this card? The Moonology deck. Cancers, if you like the reading, please like the video. You can also check your moon, rising, and Venus placements, the signs there, to see if additional messages apply to you. This is a two-part video because the first part got cut off. Well, I had to cut it off because I had a client reading to do, and I realized I was running too tight into time, so that's why I did two parts. So whatever you're going through right now, Spirit is saying nothing will come out of this situation. Please like the video, subscribe. Tell me where you're watching from, you know, and if you've subscribed already, thank you. Work through your fears for your support. Work through your fears at this time. You need to release negativity, looking at the bigger picture, right? So make sure you're looking at everything from all angles. At the bottom of the deck, you're very close to achieving your goal. So whatever it is that you've been working on at this time, believing in the impossible is key too. And they're saying to hold the vision that you have for yourself. Your commitment is being tested at this time. Balance spirituality and practicality. Some of you have neglected your spiritual life. Your hard work is paying off, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. Luck is definitely on your side. Release and let the divine take it. Take the pain, take whatever it is. Surrender your worries to the divine. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal. A win-win is in the forecast. You got some good stuff coming to you. You and your loved ones are safe at this time. So it's all mostly in your head is what I'm picking up for you guys. I'm going to pull from the African Goddess. Then I will, Rising Oracle deck, sorry. Then I'll get your angel numbers. And until the next reading, Cancer, okay? All right, so let's see here. What messages do we have? We've got joy, a lot of joy coming in for the month of October. You're being asked to speak up. Please unlock your throat chakra, your chakra at this time. Tap into your sacred energy. And it is a level up time. Ooh, in the bottom of the deck, we've got miracles, which is money card, right? And I see the liberation card that was peeking out too. So you guys are definitely going through it. There was somebody that was definitely wearing a mask around you. You're definitely wounded still. Make sure you guys are cutting away at ancestral patterns and behaviors, and remember your worth, okay? Let's see here with these cards, the angel numbers, see what comes through. Let me just make some room here. You know, even though I was kind of lecturing you guys, there's still some goodness coming in. So don't lose sight of that. You know, just work through your emotions. I know that's hard because Cancer, you guys wear your emotions on your sleeve too, right? So, but there's no time to dwelling on things that are, you know, they're gone, and I get it. It's been a minute. Some of you guys have been with this individual for a long time, so you definitely will take you time to feel like yourself again, but just keep putting one foot in front of the other, okay? Let's see what the angel numbers has to say here. It's a commitment at the bottom of the deck, so some of you could be getting deeper connections coming in for the month of October. All right. Yeah, you guys, there's resistance in these cards. So you guys need to start resisting changes. Ooh, too many. But I'll take that one and that one because they're both number sequence here. 1122. This card says great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then, expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Then we got 1221 here, taking initiative, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expansion, high vibrations. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings, I like to say rewards over blessings, and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. At the bottom of the deck, we've got 6666, good numbers, contrary to what we were led to believe. Great rewards, self-boundary, so it says great blessings, but I don't like using that word because there's less in bless, be less, no. So it's great rewards. Self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, overstanding, letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. I talked about that. Releasing, another good card. You guys have a lot of goodness here. We've got good times, good luck. Like, come on, y'all. I can't read them all. Anyhow, goodness is coming to you, Cancer. I hope the message resonated with you. Until the next time, be good to yourselves. Hey, Leo, you guys are at 2952. I hope you guys are well. So when I was getting ready to do your reading, Leo, what I did hear is that you guys just need to make sure that you are, a lot of downtime is coming in for you guys in the month of October, and you need to embrace this. I feel like some of you, the good portion of you, have been going hard for these last few months, and it's time for you guys to rest, you know, and recharge, because November is going to be a bit booked and busy again. So in the month of October, a lot of ease will be presented to you for you guys to catch your breath, for you guys to really just regroup yourself. I'm also hearing maintain optimism, right? So be optimistic of what lies ahead. There's a lot of goodness coming in, and some of you may be on this seeing is believing energy, but they're asking you to have faith. I'll talk about faith often, and having faith as, like, you know, as the mustard size of a mustard seed, and that's not a lot that they're asking of you to give. And I think, you know, for all that's coming your way, a little bit of faith is definitely worth the exchange. Okay, some of you, your love lives will be changing in the month of October. Some of you, I feel like a partnership will be coming to an end in regards to romance, and then another bunch of you will be meeting new people, socializing more, you know. I'm also picking up that work is going to have a lot of expansion for you, networking opportunities coming in. You have a lot of options coming in for every area of your life. I'm hearing only fools rush in, so you can take your time. Like, this is for you, it's destined for you, so you don't have to be like, oh my God, if I don't, you know, take this on, it might leave you. No, it won't. Also, these opportunities are coming in because you are good enough and you're deserving of these things, right? And you've asked for, you know, certain types of circles that you want to find yourself in, and now these opportunities will be coming in for you. So shine as brightly as you can, Leo. I feel that business will be picking up for those of you that are entrepreneurs doing your own thing. Business will definitely be picking up. There's some sadness around you guys, and I feel as though some of you, not all of you, maybe some passed on loved ones, you know, are around you at this time because you're still going through grief, and that's okay. Here's the thing, grief is lifelong. Once you lose loved ones, it's not, okay, I was grieving and I'm done. No, it's now your new normal, right? So don't beat yourself up because you're still feeling, you know, sad, or, you know, grief has a hold on you. What a lot of you don't know, or if you do know, I'm still freshly in grief with my dad. So the days when I'm not feeling it, I don't push myself, you know? So, because my dad passed last year. So there are days, sometimes even a week, where it's heavy, you know, and I just have to give myself grace until I feel like me again, you know, do what I can. And then, you know, at the same time, I don't overextend myself. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I hope it helps. Let's see what these cards have to say, Leo. Little by little is what I'm hearing. Little by little. You have a lot of success coming in for the month of October. You have monies coming in from expected and unexpected places. Some of you, I'm hearing like, oh, you overpaid and we just realized. It could be a tax situation for some of you. Let people do for you too, Leo. Let people do for you too. Let people do for you too. Love and be loved, okay? Love and let yourself be loved. That's the first card that came out for you guys. Allow people to love you, to support you, to hold you up, Leo. You deserve that, okay? All right, let's see what else Spirit has to say. A lot of you, at the bottom of the deck was the White Witch. A lot of you have come to be the light, to help people come out of their darkness, is what I'm picking up. Sorry about that. And the Great Teacher card came out. So some of you here, have had your own spiritual experiences that you are supposed to, teach others. I'm Leo rising, by the way, so I get this. I truly do, okay? Take note of intuitive hits at this time too, so your intuition will be very strong in the month of October. Enjoy growth and reap rewards, Leo. Protect your energy. So I was talking about that at the collective message. So go back to the collective message. It talked about protecting your energy in this. I talked about protecting your energy in these seasons ahead. The Spirit Fox, trust your talents in these changing times. So whatever it is that you're going through, your gifts, your talents will help you through this time too as well. Take care of your needs. This is a money card in this deck. So when that card comes out, that's letting you know that money is definitely on its way to you. Stay rooted and grounded. Earth Guardian, right? Just stay stable in your emotions. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. So this is letting me know that you guys need to let love in, okay? Let people show up for you the way you show up for people. A lot of you are people pleasers and don't really know how to receive, and you need to learn to receive. One of the ways you can receive is by being vulnerable with other people. You need to connect with your emotions more. So the stoic energy that you're trying to put out there is not working for you, is what I'm picking up. They're also saying it's time for you guys to unlock your magic. So go within to know how spiritual gifted you are. Release the old and rest. I did say in the month of October, it will come with a bit of reprieve, so you guys can catch your breath too, and just kind of like, rejuvenate yourself. Rejuvenate? Yeah, rejuvenate, okay? The Elder came out. It was asking you to move past ancestral patterns, so that's move beyond them. So that could be family traits and habits that you may have picked up. The Oracle is at the bottom of the deck. Wait for important information. So there may be something that you're waiting for, wanting to pursue, and Spirit saying, hold on, there's something you don't know right now, but it's coming in, and when it does, you'll know how to move forward. So I'm going to pull from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck as well. Guilt is at the bottom of the deck, so somebody may feel guilty about the way that they've handled you. Facade, as I've split the deck, and guilt was here too. So something you guys have walked away from, and the other person that you may have found out wasn't being real. They were wearing a mask, and now you're like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore, and you're moving on to greener pastures. We spoke about the grief, right? I spoke about grief. So grief might it has a hold on you right now. You got soulmate energy coming in for you in the month of October, Leo. Be mindful that grief keeps you in a state of isolation, of you guys not wanting to go outside. A lot of you being of service to others is your calling too as well. Balancing of your emotions will be needed in the month of October. And I saw the recovery card was there, so you're going to be recovering a lot. The expansion card just flew out. We got miracles at the bottom of the deck. The miracle card is also another money card, and for this deck, and you had the take care of your needs card from the other deck. You know what? This is the theme right now for the collective. This card shows up in almost everybody's reading that I've done. So you need to trust your instincts more. Following your passions will also help to lift your mood, and what you follow your passions and the money will come. So yeah, somebody definitely was playing some kind of trickery on you, and it had you stuck in your head, and you're in like this ending. It was not nice to you at all, and it has it left you confused and depressed too at this time. Some of you may need to seek counsel. The depressed card, it fell out. It fell out of the deck. Okay, but at the bottom of the deck, we've got the recovery card. Be mindful that you're not working so hard. That you're not becoming a workaholic, trying to bury your emotions, and you're working instead of connecting to your emotions too. At this time, you are definitely destined to meet some people on your journey. This soulmate, you and him or her were destined to meet. Please work on securing your insecurities. Let me pull from the African Goddess Rising deck. Bottom of the card is the Perfection card. Be mindful of you guys, falling into the traps of needing to be perfect. I cannot speak with this reading. I find myself struggling to speak. You guys need to work on your throat chakras more. Some of you guys are going through an awakening, and you definitely, I got the Wounded Healer card there too. So something definitely has left you, some of you hurt and, deep in the valley of emotions. Again, the intuition card has come up. So remember, the moon card came. The moon represents intuition. So they're crying, calling out. Listen to your intuition. Some of you guys are really going through a spiritual awakening. The grief card has now shown up twice for you guys. And then I say somebody was wearing a mask around you. As long as you're not wearing a mask, the miracle card, that's 3 times. 3 different decks. And the money card, the different ways money shows up, has come up. So money is definitely coming in the month of October. You are definitely shining bright like a diamond in the month of October too as well. They said that's enough. Okay, so grounding your energy will help you with your emotions too at this time. I said speak up, right? Work on that throat chakra. That's the speak up card. Some of you guys are struggling to really, speak your mind. Okay, so let go of your past. Some of you, you're holding on to your past. You're ashamed of your past. Your past made you who you are, regardless of the pitfalls and the ups and downs of it all. Okay, you need to forgive yourselves. Inner child healing is needed, and manifestations are definitely coming in. So let's pull some angel number cards for you guys, and then I will bid you adieu, Leo. Okay, if you message resonates, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from. If you have subscribed already, thank you very much for your support. Also, if you want a private, personal, one-on-one reading with me, you can email me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. If this message didn't resonate fully, then you can definitely check your your rising, your moon, and your Venus placements. We've got 5555 clarity coming in. 5s also represent changes. So great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward process. You aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. At the bottom of the deck, we've got 8888, and it talks about personal power, material, spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Leos, that's what I have for you guys today. Be good to yourselves until the next time. Hey Virgos, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are well. We've got you at the 4230 mark for your reading. Last but not least is you for this time around. Let's see, what is the good stuff coming in for Virgos in the month of, or what's coming in for Virgos in the month of October? Clarity is the first word that I had. I'm hearing that a lot of things will be clarified for you in the month of October. If you've been seeking what directions to take in your life, that will be clear as day in the month of October. There are some challenges that you're going to have to face when it comes to connections that you have in the month of October, making sure that these people are aligned for you, making sure that they treat you just as much as well as you treat them too. Your hard work is paying off. You're going to see a lot of opportunities coming in for you in the month of October. There is a need for you guys to stop doubting yourself and stop holding back and just go ahead, full steam ahead. You can tweak as you go along, Virgo. There is no such thing as perfection. It wouldn't be a Virgo reading if that didn't come out. So just make sure that you are not setting yourself up for failure by not launching your project, going after your goals because you're waiting for the perfect time or it's not ready yet. Stop that. You're self-sabotaging yourself in that manner. There's a lot of rewards and recognitions coming for you guys in the month of October, be it through work or just through, you know, your social circle. I do see that your doors are opening for you to walk through. There's people calling your names in the month of October that will bring you new opportunities and connections closer to the end of October, and these opportunities will continue to come into your life 2025 and beyond. It's time for you to also no longer play small. Virgo, I'm not talking to all of you, I'm talking to some of you, right? You're second guessing yourself, and that too is harming you. And in October, the Spirit is asking you guys to stand confidently in the knowing of who you are, and don't let that or outside opinions of who these people say you are when you should know who you are. Don't let people's outside opinions negatively affect you. You need to get more sleep in the month of October. Spirit is saying it's time for you guys to rest. If you do not make time for proper rest, you will be forced to. And when you're forced to, it's always coming in an uncomfortable way, okay, Virgo? So make sure that you're taking time out to rest and recharge. Your money's looking good in the month of October. For some of you, there's some endings when it comes to friendships, also personal relationships. Some of you, your own romantic relationships will be tested in the month of October. Did I say November earlier? Sorry, Virgos. Anyhow, let's see additional what the cards have to say. If you want a private one-on-one reading with me, Virgo, you can definitely do email me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. If you like the video, the message, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you for your support. Virgo, I'm also picking up a lot of just competitive energy around you. So be mindful of who you share your dreams and desires with. Some people in your circle really don't have your highest good, and I feel like that's going to come out in the month of October. And I hear stop playing small. You and your loved ones are safe as I split the deck, and you're very close to achieving your goals, right? So October will be the month where a lot of goals will be met, okay? Nothing will come out of this situation. So if you think something bad is coming to your way, it's not. Make sure you're communicating with people in your lives on it, and letting them know if you just don't feel like talking, just don't abruptly cut people off and then pop back up. Bring love into the situation. I feel like that's in regards to your home life too as well. So we've got a time for healing here. We've got believe in the impossible. Your commitment is being tested. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and balance spirituality and practicality. I feel like some of you guys are definitely not connecting with your spiritual side as much. Bottom of the deck said take action. That goes to those that I was saying, stop waiting for this perfect time. Look at the bigger picture. The energy is gaining momentum, and you're needing to work through your fears. This look at the bigger picture. There could be something that is changing, and Spirit is saying to you, instead of looking at it from one aspect, look at it in its totality, right? People might be removed from your lives at this time, and you're probably saying, what is going on? There could be changes at work, and Spirit is saying, this is for your highest good. You and your loved ones are safe, came up. Emotions are running high, and a personal issue reaches resolution. There's definitely romance in the air, and that take action card is at the bottom of the deck again. There's this need for you guys really to let go of the need to be right. I just picked up the workaholic card, and you guys are bad at that, right? We need some forgiveness in our lives, and I feel like this has to do with inner child healing, right? There could be a parent asking for forgiveness, or you are forgiving a parent through your inner child healing journey. Not necessarily like going to them and saying, I forgive you for being a shitty parent or for doing whatever, but it's just you're learning to let go of what you can't control, and you're forgiving people who have done you wrong, which frees you up in the long run. Some of you are in your head about this idea, this product that you want to launch, and you feel like you're being rejected. Right there is where you're going to set yourself up for failure. On the flip side, I feel like someone from the past wants to come and give you an offer, but they're in their head about you and saying, no, Virgo's not going to go for this. A lot of money is definitely coming in for you guys in the month of October, and I was about to say November, and it definitely is coming from the heavens. There's that perfection card. There's that perfection card. I'm not going to say anything else on this, okay? Because it wouldn't be a Scorpio. Maybe some of you have Scorpio placements, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. But that perfection card, okay, I say no more. Some things have ended. Could be, you know, you found out your partner wasn't being faithful, and Spirit is saying you need to accept what is so you can move on to better, because you have options coming in. This is also a dual card. That means you're being protected. As well as these options coming in, you're being protected at this time. Some of you guys have chosen to go into isolation to regroup, right? There's expansion coming in for you guys. Be mindful of your patience level at this time too as well. You're persevering, and the universe is going to reward you for it. They are asking you to remain balanced within your emotions. Some of you are all over the place with it all. Growth at the bottom of the deck, okay? Let me see here. Let me pull from the Angels and Ancestors deck for you guys. And then that will be it for today. And I look forward to my next reading tomorrow. If you like the message, please like the video. If this message didn't resonate, check your moon sign, check your rising, as well as your Venus placements. Love and let yourself be loved. Something with your heart chakra. Some of you guys are closed off your heart chakra because of a situation that has ended. There's some important information that is on its way to you, so don't make any rash decisions at this time. You're being asked to be devoted and committed to yourself, especially spiritually. You have a lot of creative energy around you, so make sure that you're using that with the right intention. Honor your inner knowing, so your intuition is guiding you at this time. And how do you do that? You honor by listening. That's how you honor your intuition. You listen and you move accordingly, okay? You and your love, you are not alone. The card came out, so you definitely have your spiritual team on the other side. They are with you, ancestors, past on loved one. You're being asked to release the old and rest, and also unleash the wild within. I think spiritually, you guys need to really tap into your spiritual connections even more at this time. A lot of you guys are also here to guide people through your own personal journey. Here comes the rest card again. So this is twice. And you guys, what are you guys? The Hermit, ain't you? In tarot, I think that is. So the Hermit card, retreat and recharge, right? And remember, you got earlier, release the old and rest. And then you have your last card is shed old skin. So it's time to let go of the old versions of yourself. Give yourself permission to do so. Okay, my beautiful Virgos. Let's pull your angel numbers, and that will be it for today's reading. Okay. See what is the angels. They said 2 more times. I just saw a peak at 0550. So changes are definitely coming in. You got a lot of good dharma coming your way too as well. They said 1 more. Okay, I didn't hear you. I thought you said 2. You said 3. My bad. A lot of you have learned your lessons. This is why it's now you're heading into reward season. 1717. This card says drama alert, independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over. At this time, you must rely solely, hold on. I missed a whole sentence. Let's start from the top. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. They said 1 more. Okay, what's the last card you've got for these beautiful Virgos? I saw 2 flip. Oh, you said 1 more. Since you guys are the end, I'll give all of these for you guys. So we've got 1919, that's cycles, karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they do not repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. 0909 talks about new beginnings, great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishments, endings, conclusions, big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You're completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. Remember, release the old and rest. That was your last card. A new adventure will unravel. Then we've got 0000, and it talks about limitless potential, rest. You had 4 cards. This is 6 cards talking about resting and releasing. Okay? Rest, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success, victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there's no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. Relax. I don't know, Spirit, they be telling you to relax and relax and relax. Okay, bottom of the deck, 0303, we've got taking chances, success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, optimism. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance and take risk on opportunities that could change your life for the better. I did say a lot of opportunities are coming in for you guys in the month of October. That is the reading that I have for you, beautiful souls. If you want a private, personal one-on-one again, you can email me at sweetsoulhealing@gmail.com. It's also in my description. Virgos, be good to yourselves. Until the next time.